banned. Like, that was just so abrupt. You've won. Number of towns, previous years of peace, final years of peace. I got 106 years of peace, chat. To be fair, video games industry blew out of control from 2020 when the Fed lowered the rates 2%. Everyone and their grandmother qualified for $1 million over the studio. Video games industry has definitely collapsed at the moment, but of course it's developers who suffer because of the priority of shareholders. We're also talking about how they recently made the decision to abandon single-player games for mobile because that's somehow less volatile. It's not. I mean, there's no secret why companies do that. It makes a lot of money. Like, all of us that are fans of Blizzard or were fans of Blizzard looked at Diablo Immortal as a, you know, stinking pile of feces. However, they made a crazy amount of money. There was like one dude who spent $500,000 on there to cap his account. And so they can just keep making garbage games that, like, you know, pander to people, you know, whales, and they'll make more money. It's like, what was the thing, the horse mount that was on the store in World of Warcraft made more money than all of StarCraft 2 did, and it's a whole lot easier to make a horse mount than it is to make a StarCraft 2. So there's no secret why they make the mobile games.
Something in the woods is very strange.
Wait, it's doing a roll credits? I mean, there's more campaigns though, right? Quick game? Yeah, quick game.
Something in the woods is very strange.
Time for Slime Ranger. Flute Girl gathered as many of the company's stories as she could and enlisted Dago to illustrate them. Ahem, taking some artistic liberties there, are we? I bet he gave himself bigger muscles. Loreberry and Shaggy could never fully abandon their adventuring life. While the danger had dimmed, there were memories yet to be made. Sweet, isn't it? The rain sound, touching pine branches, the damp and flame-lit rocks. Yes, it's sweet. Yo, points for Shaggy for staying married after she got the wolf head. Because he looked at her horrified when he saw that. Banana developed a passion for restoring ruined sites. They may not have quite matched their former glory, but he hoped the former inhabitants wouldn't be too embarrassed. Oh, there's the cats. Bluebell's dream of her own personal research tower had finally been fulfilled. She kept it well stocked with tomes and scrolls full of formulas. One day, Dago awoke with a lightness in his step. I understand now, it all makes sense. He vanished for 10 years and returned somehow unaged and full of contentment. What? He's like, I understand where the well of eternal youth is. Shaggy got up to see the sunrise every morning. Often he insisted on company. Why me, though? Shh, Banana, breathe it in. We can't take a single dawn for granted, not anymore. Breathe it in, Banana. Oh, that's it. That's the last thing. I think that's Shaggy looking at the tower. Oh, look, there's the D10. I think this is the tower we found Shaggy at the beginning of the game. On a positive note, Capcom just gave everyone a raise instead of firing people. Alright, that was pretty cool. Let me skip the rest of this and take a look. These heroes will be added to your legacy. I have no idea what that means. Promote legacy hero. Choose one hero to promote. The selected hero will move to the next legacy tier, and their new items, history, and abilities will go with them. The higher a hero's legacy tier, the more abilities that hero will come into a game with. Shaggy. Oh wait, I could do more than one? Okay, Banana. Flu Girl. And there you go. You can use people from Legacy in future campaigns or meet them as NPCs. Oh look, they're on the title screen now. Let's see what stories we have. Loading Legacy. And here they are. Okay. Alright. I'm confused. Okay, wait. The thing we just played, everything we just played, was that just Age of Ulstrix? Yes. Okay. Now one with me, Smashy, and Cyber. 5 chapters, 5 heroes. The Sun Swallower's Wake, unlocked in-game. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'll share my thoughts. We're gonna keep going, because usually when someone sponsors a game for the Patreon, I do the whole stream, at least one full stream is that game. So even though we just finished a campaign, I'm gonna start another one and keep going and learn more about this game. But briefly, just to share my thoughts, this is pretty cool. I will say the writing, it does strike me as odd. Sometimes I find it charming. I like a little that it occasionally just shows us stuff that's not really related to the overall plot, you know? Them just talking about the, you know, Shaggy likes to see the dawn. Or them like, hey, if you had a farm, you know, what would you plant? You know, them just trying to stay sane while they're out on this adventure. You know, stuff like that. I kind of dig that. That's kind of cool. There are other times, though, the writing just like, you know, there are many more stories to be told. The end. Like, what? Like, there were many times the writing was just like, what are you talking about? It just didn't make any sense at all. And there's someone in chat was like, was this AI written? There was a few moments I was like, I don't know. But I think this game came out before that was a thing. So yeah, the writing was great sometimes, really super odd other times. The gameplay and combat, it definitely, I like... the enemies feel kind of squishy. Now, maybe that was the difficulty I was playing on, but the fact that the final boss was like hurling enemies at me and I was cutting them down in one hit, you know, like Flute Girl was killing 2 enemies on every turn. Like, it's kind of cool. It made you feel very powerful, but maybe that was the difficulty. Yeah, it's kind of neat. At the beginning of the game, I liked the combat more than I liked the story. By the end, I definitely kind of enjoyed both. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's my thoughts on it. So let's just start the next thing on the list and get as far as we can with our remaining time. The Enduring War. What changes? Combat's every few... Say, walking lunch for those who revel in misery. I wish it told you what changes when you do this. It doesn't tell you what changes when you change the difficulty. Do Tragic Hero. Next. Okay. Alright. What was it? Like I said, me, Smashy, and Cyber. Like a snail. Smashy. And Cyber. There you go. Easy. Alright. Do I get to choose their classes? It says Goofball, Goofball, and Greedwagon. Oh, there's a lot of details there. Okay. Alright, start. 1,000 years earlier. Tyron, the initial limbs were a success, and I am confident the premise is sound. The thought of that sickness taking you first is too much to bear. We can ride this out together. We can endure. Blue, you can't be serious. Click. There were things they told us of, things without souls that walk in forgotten places, following orders from centuries ago. Don't linger in caves. Don't delve too deep. Could be Marthagi down there. I always imagined them as big clocks with legs, and it seemed kind of silly. Huh, Nightjaw was always our go-to threat growing up. Now that was a monster. And things in the dark can be left unseen. Krork? Until suddenly, they can't. Run. Yo, look at that thing. That's right out of Warhammer 40k. Crash. Thump. Gets the pitchfork out. Smashy, your girlfriend is totally out of control. Wait, what? Right, you're very funny, but... Crack. Crunch. Oh, pal, you're gonna regret starting those fires. Like a snail, grab whatever you can sling and come on. Does like a snail romance Smashy? Or do they rival or friendship? Smashy's on it, is he? Think this'll work, get out a frying pan. He looks so gorgeous when he's urgent. Did Muck rush through the Ulstrix gameplay? I didn't rush it, but I completed it. I read everything, Syra. Let's see. Do unrequited love. Sail the ship. He looks so gorgeous when he's urgent. Like a snail. Right, Morthagi. Let's see if we can get at them from multiple sides. Constructing mission. Combat modifiers. All heroes +1 warding. Enemies. Well, that sucks. Pitchfork can attack from an extra square away, apparently. Archery kill. Easy. Like a snail is now a greenhorn. Yo, I didn't start with a mystic this time. I want a mystic. Greenhorn warrior. Once every other turn as a swift action, like a snail shreds 2 of a foe's armor. Stalwart can enable disable Stalwart, which grants 3 armor and warding, but reduces speed by 1/2. Let's get Shield Shear. Rogue, every time Smashy kills an enemy, he enters Gray Plane for free. Through Shot. What is Hobbled? Speed temporarily reduced. Smashy bars close the patient to pass through the first target and hit the next in line, dealing minus to your second target. Let's get Crippling Strikes. Cyber. Oh, wait, Cyber is a mystic. Oh, okay. Spirit Blade. When allies stand directly adjacent to an enter of side, this bonus damage. Use additional target. Cyber can briefly interfuse with an enemy and force it to move where she pleases. Compulsion? Let's try Compulsion. Spectral Lantern, 2 warding. Wait, so like a snail is the tank? Okay. So first order of business, we break these things down and hack up their parts. Second order, though, we can't very well go back to gossiping at the market after this. Not when we're apparently so darn good at it. Cyber's right. We have to rise to meet this. And we do make a fantastic duo. That little look from Cyber speaks volumes. Like a snail, thirsty. Trio. Fine then. We'll find them. We'll dig these splinters out of the world. We'll need a company name. It's called branding. It's basic, trust me, we need one. I was thinking... The Wisdoms of the Indigo Warlock. The Wanderers of the Rabbit. The Heralds of the Braid. Enter your own name. Alright, chat. Not Dragon Daddies. We already did that. I need a new one. I need a new name for our company. The Bone Zone? Daddies of the Dragon. No, we just did that. The Muckabouts? Bugs on Squish Goes Father, Chips Crusaders, Dragon Granddaddies, Parts of Our Sum, The Bony Boys. There's one boy. Dad Jokes Incorporated, +1 Chips Crusaders. The Bone Zone. Oh, I get it, right, because of the... Yeah. Here follow the tales of the Bone Zone. Recruit a new person. Alright, who wants to be the new person? Can I change their class? Is that an option? You pick their class later. Oh, okay. Greedwagon Speedwagon? Ryan Reynolds of the Big Club. Nog's been asking for ages. Nog Dog. It didn't take long to trek back to JS Land, and the town still seemed like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands. Nod. And then they just walk right past him. Wait! What? It's you, from the Heroes? Right, anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. I get that a lot. Is everything alright? Dude, the posture on the archers. Oh, everything's fine, and that's just it. It's been quiet in JS Land so far, but I heard those things you said, that talk of glory and victory, and I'm sure someone mentioned treasure at some point. And it stuck with me, more than I would have thought. Is that how we put it? Possibly. Forming a company of heroes can get one a little fired up. You were right, though. With the biggest risk coming the biggest rewards, and I feel ready for a bigger risk then. Which field should the turnips go in this year? Well, we could use another fighter on our side if you're game. Fantastic. I'm glad you offered. And I can see you have excellent judgment in recruiting, so that's a big plus. Far be it from us to turn you down, then. Nog Dog, you can pick. What do you want to be? Don't take too long now. Nog says a warrior. Wow! Nog is ready for adventure. Once per combat as a swift action, he can frighten the enemy, forcing them to spend their next turn running away. Melee attacks only cost 1 action. As a swift action, every other turn, Nog knocks an enemy to 2. Okay, battle dance. Scout. Attack! Old formed cavern stretched beneath Fellbear Tannery. Nog, keep up, we're pushing through. Oh, is he even following? Only their back barking echoes answer them. Oh great, Nog already quit. Where is Nog Dog? Really? Are we waiting for him again? How often does this happen? Oh well, he's dead. Goodbye, Nog, I barely knew you. They scour their steps for the last sign of Nog. Oh hey, an off-branching path. That's just neat. This is probably where he went. An almost triangular crevice, and beyond is a tight twisting tunnel. Below them, in the coldening ground, is the fungal glow. Dude, what a great tank just leaving his party to die. So who would even blame me? I'm just being thorough. And plus, maybe there's a special buried whatever. Like inside of there, where it's all shimmery. Under blade-sharp stones, a wider space, a firmer shine. There's a powerful smell, a heart smell, the heart of the mountain. And at first glance, he thinks a massive gray man is hunched over a blue-white flame. But he realizes, what is that? Smooth contours, perfect edges, carved? Not by tools any hands have held. I kind of can't believe there really was something down here, brightening the dark for no one. The jewel, though, has a quality that I like. I was meant to have it. Nog pries out the gem. Here we go. Let's not scar the stone and not break the blade either. He wiggles his gut knife into the seam between gem and setting. And only a moment after he does so, an indistinct tremble travels up the blade. Glum, glum, glum. I know. Shush, 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 shush. Harmonic vibrations. They swell. They sing in the joints of his skeleton. Rom. Nog bends near, lowers his knife. Grom. I don't see any damage. Crack! Thunderclap, a luminous flood. A wet, bloody odor and the sulfurous scent of fresh split rock. Time seems to pause and the world fills in with white. And then fades into, oh my god, it's blasted him in the eyeball. Into normal motion, color. Ow. What did you just do? Knocked, oh my god, it's in his other eye. It's jumping around. Knock? There was a brilliant gemstone. I found it here. I felt it almost compelled me to claim it. I tried, and now my jewel's just gone. Did you, lose sight of it? I'm not trying to smile because it's serious, but what are you on about? Reach up. You've got something in your eye. A short while later, it can at least see, I can see, through it, facets of things that shouldn't have facets. They'll emerge in daylight. This reminds me of Baldur's Gate 3 when the guy like stabs you in the eye and replaces it with a mechanical eye and you get permanent see and viz. They emerge in daylight and encounter the enemy they'd sought, and Nog will look at things differently from now on. Wow. That's, pretty savage. Stone Spirit. Alright, let's have Nog try to get the Stone Spirit. And you, Guardian. You, let's see. Interfuse with the rock and discus this guy. Nice. You shoot. Very nice. Oh my gosh. That's a big nasty. Caught the spirit. Replace my tier 0 sword with a tier 1 sword. Replace old sword. Nice. Let's see. Discus. Oh man, now Nog is way too deep. Shield shear. Big old frying pan attacks. Interfuse with that rock. Discus. Nice, nice. Stunt. So he got like a critical hit there. You found the Crowlich Doom. Put it there, I guess? I like the game so far. It's cool. It's interesting. I like the combat, the storytelling. Sometimes awesome, other times ridiculous. With battle done, they stand still a moment, warmed over by the rays of a lowering sun. The gem casts a tickle of light on Nogdog's thoughts. I sure do hope that doesn't spread. Thanks, Cyber. Seems like you can still see, right? I see the edges and faces of things like I never saw before. It's weird. That sounds not bad, or I don't know. It's not really fair, though. Of course, if you offer a gemstone, someone will try to take it. Now I worry that it'll travel to my heart, under my ribs. Someday you'll find only a cold, glittering, impervious jewel. Whether it was wrath or reward, a trap or a twist of coincidence will always be hard to tell. Years will show how deep the changes go. And an ancient god will dream in darkness, fresh dreams of new visions above the earth. New enemies. Let's see. We don't have any timers right now. We're not in a rush, so let's take our time to get more loot. Hi. Cat. Big cat. What do we get? 2 hides. Fox Quartz Talisman that gives plus 0.5 armor. Let's give it to like a snail. Okay. Scout out the next thing. And assault this. Erp. Hey, I got a splinter. You say you got a splinter? If a splinter is what I think it is, then yes, I got a splinter. You got a splinter? Yeah, please, everyone should hear this. I got a, what looks like a, woo, I got a mean splinter, see? Sliding past an elm. There's a trick to splinters, and I happen to be the best at it. Yep, this is exactly who we are. Wow, that is some splinter. The more I look at it, the deeper in it seems to wriggle. Love, you have such nice... Love, you have such nice wrists. Now, hold still. This won't hurt a bit. Ow! Whoops. But here it comes, painless and easy. Ah! Enough! Got it. Like a snail holds a long, wet wood filament up to the light. How'd you get that thing stuck in you? It's huge. Like a snail slips it into a corded pouch, places it into Smashy's hand. Here, and remember who got it out of you. And with that, they carry on to Lathlin Lumberyard. That was one of those, I'm like, this is weird. All right. And now there's suddenly enemies. What did the splinter have to do with these guys? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Open door. Oh, God! Okay, it's dead. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there they are. Ow. Interfuse with that cart. There we go. Oh, wow, did I get 2 kills? That did. Nice. Mystic OP. Brawl Guard. 2 armor. Give it to Lycus now. This is one of those situations where more skin is showing, but our armor class went up. Your enemies improve their strategies. Yep. We're not in a rush. Catalog everything. Wait, Mug, save scum, leave the splinter in. What? No. Found wood. Brooch of Faith, plus 0.7 health. Alright. Would he turn into a tree? What? I missed out on turning into a tree? On the road to Trimhero Quarry. Don't come back this way if you don't want a muck bath. Says it's muddy. Yeah. Have you ever think about farming? I mean, if a monster... Wait, didn't we have this conversation earlier? If monster kicking wasn't your thing, if you had a little bit of land like this, and your worst enemies were hoppers and jays and mean Mr. Frost, what kind of thing would you grow? There's a good market for... That's interesting. So it's the same format, but there's changed the dialogue. There's a good market for figs, right? Might have to go with that. Figs. Yeah. They've gotten pricey. Me, I'd be a gourd lady. A gourdy. Grow all the funkiest shapes and flashiest colors. Gourdy? Smashy, what about you? What would you grow? Eh? I guess I'd...